So a couple weeks ago, Royal Tiger Imports was having a warehouse special sale on a couple different types of rifles, but the one that caught my eye was their sale on their number one Mark III Enfield rifles. They were marked down to only about 150 bucks, and they included magazines. Now, they didn't give any kind of guarantee on condition or whether or not they were like a B grade or C grade or anything. They just basically said that they were on sale and they're trying to clear out some inventory. So I decided to take the gamble, figured for 150 bucks for what's probably a complete or mostly complete Enfield is a good deal. Even the parts alone would be worth it. So before we check out these rifles, feel free to subscribe if you like. Will help the channel, and you'll get alerted if you sign up for alerts of any new videos that come out, especially when I get these cleaned up and posted on my channel. So starting with the one up top here, does have a pretty cool looking disc here. Try to figure out what that all means. Could be some kind of unit mark or rack number or something. It's definitely dirty. You can see just a lot of dirt and grime. That's to be expected. And you can see this one's a 1916 BSA. It has some kind of pin here through the back of the forend. The forend does have a pretty big crack here, so that's leading me to believe the draws are probably damaged. Doesn't look like any kind of repair was done to it either. It is missing the rear top handguard, but there's not a lot of wear here, which leads me to believe this was recent. So either it was when it was shipped over from Africa, maybe got bashed off, or maybe the part was scavenged or something. I don't know. It does have a top handguard here in the front. There is some damage here to the forend. A big chunk of it's missing here, including the nose cap. So that's kind of a shame, but makes this forend pretty much useful for parts and whatnot. Go ahead and turn this one over. Looking at the butt here. Again, pretty good shape. Butt's definitely usable. Just some storage dings. You can see here there's looks like a big chunk missing. I don't know if they just put a piece of wood here or what. See what that is. I take it apart. Magazine's definitely pretty worn. It's hard to tell what's wire wheel and what's not. It does look like the barrel here is in decent shape. The areas that were covered up by the wood. It is possible this was a recent damage that happened to it. Could have taken a pretty good hit during shipping or something when it came over to the US. Moving on to the next one. So this one was pretty surprising. This one looks like it's hard to read, but looks like a 1913 or 1915. It's kind of hard to read. And it's a BSA. And this one's a Mark III. It's on a Mark III Star, so you can see it's got the cut there for the mag cutoff, even though the mag cutoff's missing, which is pretty common. Usually they took those out. It does have its rear top handguard here. And the front top handguard even has the adjustable windage sight. And turn over. The butt looks pretty good on this side too. You can see here, this forend was cut for a rear volley sight. The volley sight and the safety are missing. It's kind of unfortunate, but happens. Part probably got taken off at some point. Maybe scavenged. Now this part makes me pretty happy. It is missing the little notch right here, but it does have a volley sight. I'll have to clean it off to see what type of volley sight that is, but volley sights are pretty hard to come by and they're pretty expensive. So I mean, typically these volley sights go for about what this rifle cost. So that's a pretty good part to have on it. And then moving forward on the rifle, it's got the front nose cap here. And interesting, it has a screw here that's a little more recessed into the nose cap. Typically you see those on Lithgos, but pop up every once in a while on other types. Not sure if that's just a little surface crack or something more, but it is possible the draws are okay on this one. So I'll have to take it apart to see. Bolts look complete. Overall, these are pretty good shape for the money. Now, I haven't been able to really look at the bores yet. They're pretty filthy. From what I can see, this top one here probably doesn't have a very good bore, but this one here might have a good bore. It's just really dirty, but I can see rifling in it. So I'll have to clean them out before I can check them out and see what the bores look like, but I'm pretty optimistic. So I hope you found this video useful. If you got in on the sale, I'm always curious to hear what other people got from the warehouse sale. I saw a few other videos posted up. I think Reddy's Reviews has one, a couple other YouTubers out there. So it's always interesting to see what other people get. If you have any questions about these rifles, any questions about their manufactured or certain features on them, feel free to drop it in the comments. Should be getting these taken apart and I'll start cleaning them up, and I'll do a follow-up video where I clean these and replace any missing or broken parts and get these back into working order. So if you'd like to be alerted to those, feel free to subscribe and sign up for alerts. And as always, thank you for watching.